only thing I regret about watching that movie was watching it last night before going to bed, because I cried my eyes out and I woke up like this. I was like eyes rolling my face all morning because I had to shoot, and I was like,
you look beautiful.
But it was, thank you. But it was amazing. It was so good. And I thought it was just like super moving. Every single character has like this richness, and they're all like, I don't know, like complex actors. I love them.
Morning, Mr. Biggs. Thanks for the guitar. This thing is amazing.
Who's that? A new tenant upstairs.
You're writing a lot of songs?
I actually wrote a song yesterday.
What makes this movie so special is that hope came in a very small package. They didn't I think sometimes we forget that kids are so hopeful. They can bring so much change, so much joy, and so much fearlessness, and that's what Oak does for each of those characters.
I'm Gina.
Oak.
Do you know anything about the man who owned that tailor?
Lon Jackson, lead singer of Army of Love. Your sister, right? That him?
Do you believe in reincarnation?
Reincarnation, because like that's one of the most important topics of the whole movie. Do you both believe in reincarnation?
Do you want to take it?
No, you take it.
You take
no,
it.
you take it.
Take it.
We don't. We believe that God gave us each individually specific gifts. That's what makes each of us special, right? And I personally don't believe that, and I feel like it would take away from what each of us brings into the world. So, but I do believe that when people are hurting, or when you need a little extra hope, that God will put people into your life to either help heal you, to bring hope back into your life, to inspire you. And I feel like that's what we can do with one another.
What was like the hardest part for you at the time of like bringing that character into life?
You know what? I think the biggest thing that we spoke about behind the scenes was perspective, because from an outsider's point of view, I know everybody's going to think that Valerie is this drug addict, that she's this terrible mom. But if you look from a different perspective, and maybe if you go back and watch the movie with this information, Valerie actually is just a sick person who can't afford to take care of her illness. So she actually has to cross the border to get medication to help keep her alive. And Oak knows that. And that's why they have such a special relationship. That's why he takes care of her and he loves her unconditionally. And that bond is beautiful. But from an outsider's point of view, Valerie just looks like she's a mess, and people don't have any respect for her. But when you get a perspective switch, when you look at it from the inside out, you realize that their bond is incredible, and she's just somebody who's hurting and trying her best to provide for her child.
I hear your friend's got some sick skills.
Sure does.
So like, what does Carlos have in common with Pedro?
Man, I think this was the most me in any role. Like I showed up.
Really?
Oh yeah, Sean was like,
That's cool.
I had my shaved hair, I had like scruff, and Sean was like, I love it, let's do it. Like normally I show up and they're like, okay, let's clean you up, let's shave it all off.
I was like, do I have to shave? And they're like, yes, you have to shave.
This time, Sean was like, dude, let's just do you. They let me show all my tattoos and everything. And I said, this is amazing. The one thing that's not like me is I can play guitar, but not as well as Pedro. And talking to Sean when he asked us to do the project, I said, you got to make me look like I
can play guitar.
because I don't play guitar. And he was like, don't worry, I got you. And then after watching it, I was like, I'm really good at guitar. I was like,
that's amazing.
Hey, okay.
That's hilarious. Who is the most romantic? Who cooks better? Who snores the most? Who spends more money? Oh my God, I wouldn't think so. Who apologizes first in an argument? Who's the funny one?
Oh.
Who's the messy one? Who has the one with the craziest family? And the last one, who does the laundry? That's amazing. You guys are amazing.
How do we do?
Amazing. You're gonna watch these, especially your faces, where the best part, you're like,
Ustedes ya saben que acá en Latinx Now les tenemos todos los news de absolutamente todos los artistas latinxers y los que no también.
That's right. Ozuna, Bad Bunny, Anuel, hasta Sofía Vergara makes an appearance every once in a while.
Quieren estar súper enterados de todos ellos y más, ya saben, suscríbanse, that's it, subscribe, go now, por favor.
Bye.